we have some exciting new products. You may have seen them on Facebook. Chances are you just saw a little bit about them on Facebook. We're going to give you just a quick run through of what they are, and you can get started making them today. They're all available on our website. So first of all, we talked about matte canvases. These are there's a beautiful new process for our matte canvases. We talked about this last week via email and updates with, or not last week, last month with our consultants. It's a fantastic new process that we're using on our matte canvases, and we actually watched a video from the people who provide our canvas. It's a professional photographer talking about how this is the only canvas that she'll use to make her projects on. It's just incredible, and it's a free upgrade essentially to all canvases. All canvases are using that canvas, so a lot of great things happening there. Next, we introduced ornaments. We talked about how last year we introduced a bunch of new photo gifts for the fall selling season. Out of all those gifts, our ornaments, our heirloom keepsake ornaments, was the highest selling. We sold more than those than any other new product that we introduced last year, which was a lot of fun. And as soon as we mentioned ornaments, everyone said, oh, of course, the ornaments, we absolutely love them. So we're introducing 3 different sizes of ornaments. You can see them on your screen now. A round ornament, a square bracket ornament, and a French line ornament. We expect to see these all over on Christmas trees, on bags, and many other places this year as you use this just wonderful product that we have. Especially since if you gave an ornament last year, you really want to give them a new ornament for this year. So they're just in time. Ornaments are dye subliminated on white aluminum. They have no metallic sheen. They're just like our current ornament. It prints on both sides, and it's 29 points. And of course, you save if you're on club. Let's look at our next product, something we call a tag-along. It's a looks like a dog tag, about the same size as a dog tag. It's dye subliminated onto white aluminum on both sides, and we're excited to see the many uses that are come up with this new product. Most of our, I think all of our reunion attendees got a sample of this. So if you have one who's come back and is near to you, you can check it out. It's just a lot of fun. Great for necklaces, great for purse jewels, or purse tags, all sorts of things that we are going to see from this. 20 points available today in the on our website. Next, we have shaped metal prints. I don't know if you have a metal print on the wall. When we talked to our consultants at Reunion, it was many consultants that had metal prints in their home or on their desk. They're really just a great product, great way to show some of the photos that you love outside of canvases. So we've introduced shaped metal prints. This is the bracket shape. They come in 2 sizes, an 11 by 8 or 15.5 by 11. Again, this is dye subliminated onto white aluminum. We don't have a metallic sheen, and we don't have a metallic option for these shaped prints currently. It's just right onto the white aluminum, which most people have absolutely loved that feature of printing on the white. It just makes it look really vibrant. These are beautiful on walls, on doors, desks, almost anywhere. You can see this photo. Marin made this actually for her daughter and taped on a ribbon onto the back so she could have it as a door sign. So a lot of fun there. Both sizes, they're the same price as our current metal prints, medium size at 59 points, larger size at 99 points. That's the bracket shaped metal print, but we also introduced a French line metal print as well. And you can see everyone absolutely loved that template that's right there, Baby Claire is napping. So that's available in the template gallery as well, so you can go find that and get started with your own metal signs. Let's move next to Lay Flat Storybook. We announced this and we had to pause for a few moments, quite a few moments, as people stopped cheering. They were really excited about this. We're excited to announce that we have an 11.5 by 8.5 size storybook that's a lay flat storybook. The way this works is there's special paper that we use that you can see kind of in the gutter there. It's got a polyurethane, a black polyurethane. What it does is it allows the paper to lay flat, hence the name Lay Flat Storybook. What it does is it gives it a beautiful professional look. This is the type of storybook that many photographers use for their high-end photo books, for weddings or other special events that feature their photography. We now offer that on the 8.5 by 11 size book. Also, these pages they're a higher quality, a higher thickness paper on them, and so because of that, we can't fit the full 100 pages into the book. We can fit up to 60 pages in that project because of that premium paper. But it just gives it a professional look. It's great for sign-in books, family annuals, really anything that you want to preserve in a just stunning way. The Lay Flat Storybook's available for 120 points. And it's available in our website now. Next, the last new product that we introduced was the new Hipster Bag. This one's a lot of fun, and if you were here, we'd throw it on the shoulder and show you how it hangs off your shoulder right onto your hip. Very great bag. 7 by 9 in size, full color design on one side. The back side is black, but it has a zipper enclosure and a zipper pocket in the back, so an easy place to access a phone or a wallet or something like that. Has polished nickel hardware, and it's a 48-inch strap. It's adjustable, so if it's for mom, you can adjust it a little larger. For a daughter or a small child, you can adjust it smaller. A lot of people were really excited about this bag. A lot of fun. 110 points available in the Template Gallery. It looks like we have a typo there. For $8.50, it's actually $85 to $73.50, I believe, on that typo. So that is the Hipster Bag. So as you can see, we had tons of new products, lots of great things happening there, and hopefully you've gone in our website and already started playing around with some of these great things. We also introduced the new 2014 Ideabook. It's a 63-page catalog. It's a larger size book, and we're excited to announce that that book is going to be, we expect it to be a year-long catalog that we'll use not just through the end of this year, but into next year as well. It features over 65 products that we now have, and it has 300 templates that it shows in that catalog, and it references over 500 templates in that catalog. So it's just a wonderful resource to be able to show people really what Studio can do, what kind of projects they can make, and how to find them in the Template Gallery. It's sold in packs of 15. Its price is $12, and it's available in the gallery right now. We are also going to post a PDF of this sometime soon that will be available on your website for people to be able to go look at or for you to email links to. So watch for that as soon as that gets up. So that's the Ideabook. It was just a lot of fun to thumb through it. We don't have the time on this call to do it, but I'd encourage you to order your pack of catalogs, look at what the incredible marketing team has put together. It's like candy for your fingers. You just flip through the pages. You almost want to lick your fingers off. It's so good. So get that Ideabook. It's a lot of fun. Next, we announced new studio art. There are so many collections that were released by Linda Angelastro. In fact, this Thursday evening we have an inspirations class, and they'll be focusing in a lot more detail about the new products, the new art, and the new templates that are available. Also, the new template gallery that we'll talk about in just a few moments. You don't want to miss that call. If you're excited about anything Heritage Makers, any of these new products, any of the new art, that's the place to spend a little bit more time and get even more detail and tips on what to do with them. As you can see, beautiful art collections, both holiday, getting ready for the winter. We have Love collection coming up for Valentine's Day, all in the gallery, ready for you to start making projects on. As you can see, there's a bunch of other seasonal templates in here, or seasonal collections in here as well. We have some fantastic Halloween collections that are available, school collections that's just cute, a lot of fun there. A Gnome's Life, Linda shared with us that she has a hidden passion for hedgehogs, and so we made sure we got some fun animals in that one. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. These are available in Studio now. As you go and look, you can click through and see all of the beautiful pieces of art that have been added just this weekend. So that is the Studio Art Collection. We also announced the 2014 Creative Team. This was announced by Roxanne Buchholz. She's our Creative Team Manager. She has created, of course, tons of Heritage Makers templates in the gallery. She really is kind of the mastermind in a lot of what gets produced with the new art on templates. And she heads up our Creative Team. Our Creative Team is responsible for releasing hundreds of templates within the year. with the new art and as new seasons approach. In our reunion, we announced we bid farewell to the 2013 creative team, and then they announced the new creative team. Here are the members right here, and some of these gals have just done a fantastic job. Michelle Bell, Cassie Bassler, they both have I think it's over 300 templates in the gallery, or close to 300 templates, somewhere around there in the gallery that they've personally submitted. Carrie Perrette has I think Carrie Perrette and Michelle Bell have I think over 300, and then you have Cassie, Leanne, and Kelsey who have been adding to the template gallery and are going to add just so many more beautiful templates. So we're grateful to have them on our creative team, and you're going to absolutely love the work that they do for us all this year. Well, that's the announcements for our creative team. New product, new art, just a lot going on there, but it's not the final announcements that we have. We really do need to get into some new technology. To do that, we're going to invite on Ryan Harper, our Director of Technology. Ryan, are you there?
I am, Brett. How are you?
We're good. We're going great.
That's great.
We have people kind of cheering through the question and answer here. So someone tells me here I need to lick my fingers off. So apparently they really like that catalog. So.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. We're going to go ahead and take control over here to showcase some of these things. So we're going to see here if I can get that done right. See if we can get this to work. All right.
We can see your
How are we?
screen.
Can you see my screen yet?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. All right. So the first thing that we're going to show off here is our new application for iOS and Android devices. We're calling it our HM Photo Safe Mobile Manager. And to show that here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my phone up on screen so you can see this application running, and hopefully you can see that all right. So you can see that once I've logged into my account, you can tell first that they're synchronized. What I'm looking at on my phone is what I see in my photo manager, and I can browse through the folders and the albums, and by clicking on one of the albums, it'll go ahead and load the pictures in that album, and I can click one of the images here, and it'll pull up that image, and I can just kind of swipe through the images and see those images that are loaded right from my studio account. So that's really fun. While you're looking at what you can do on these, there's a little delete icon down there, so you can delete photos that aren't used in any projects. You can move a photo. You can also copy it. You can also download it to your device, and it'll go ahead and save it to your camera roll on your phone. There's also a little icon down here that if you press this one, this will actually let you post the photo straight to Facebook, or use Twitter to send it out, or assign it to a contact. So those are some kind of neat abilities too that are built into the iOS version. You can also check the info of the photo and change your name and caption. So that's all exciting, but the number one thing is just to be able to get your photos up into Studio. So to show that, I'm going to go ahead and add a new photo from a photo that I took while I was down in Arizona with my kids, and I'm going to go ahead and tell it to upload. And this is uploading the high-res version of the photo, the max that it's got in the phone. So it can take a little while to upload. Recommend that you do that while you're on Wi-Fi, unless you have a pretty good handle on your data usage. So you can see we get the little processing image right now. I'm going to go ahead and go back and come back in here, and you can see there's my photo already, and it's going to go ahead and load. While that's loading, I'm going to switch over to my studio that I'm running right now. I'm going to refresh my album, and there's my photo, and now I can just drag it right out onto my stage, and there we go. Now I can go ahead and finish my little invitation with my kids on it, and without having to leave Studio, which is kind of exciting. So all of that's all integrated in with the Photo Manager. We've got some great things. We'll talk a little bit as far as when it's going to be released. We're tightening up a few remaining bugs in the iOS version for iPhones and iPads, and that will be submitted over to Apple. We're targeting that'll go out this week. So it will take some time for Apple to approve it and get it out into their store. And we don't know how long that'll take. Sometimes it's a matter of days, and sometimes it's a matter of weeks. But we will keep you posted. Make sure you stay tuned on the blog to be able to watch and see all the latest news that we have, and I'm sure Don will do a great job of communicating it on Facebook when it's ready for everybody to go out and download. The Android version will follow a few weeks later. We are in the middle of development for that one, and we should have that finished up. We anticipate 3 to 4 weeks. And those are both free apps, and they'll be available in the iOS store and the Google Play Store when they're ready. So that's kind of exciting. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one that we had, and that is our brand new template gallery. We ran a survey at the beginning of the year trying to understand from our customers what it is that they wanted most. And as we were looking over the results, one of the big concerns that people had was that they couldn't find what they were looking for. So with that in mind, we kind of shifted our focus, and over the past 6 to 8 months, we have just been hammering out this template gallery. You know, we thought about it, and then we thought about it again, and we designed it, and then we went back and we redesigned, and really in the end, we just completely overhauled that section of our website to house these 10,000 plus templates. While we were doing that, you know, we looked at other companies to see what they were doing right, but we really couldn't find anybody that had 10,000 plus templates. So it's been a big challenge, and we hope that you'll enjoy what we've come up with. So with that, I'm going to show you here. This is our gallery, and it's running right now on the Heritage Makers site. It's labeled as a beta gallery for the time being while we work out some remaining issues, but largely we think that you'll enjoy using it. We'll start by, let's see, we'll just show at the top here. We've got categorization built into the template gallery, so you can click on one of the categories. I'm just clicking on vacation here, and it's going to pull all the templates together that have been tagged as a vacation template. We can also go in this vacation category has a couple other categories as games, so we'll go ahead and click on into the games, and you'll see that there are 11 there, and these are some 11 games that fit in the vacation category. So we think that this will really help for you browsing specific things, trying to look for something specific in a given category. All of our consultants right now, when you click on the template gallery, if you've logged in and you click on the template gallery, it will show you this new little pop-in here that lets you see really quickly and jump to some of these categories that we've already defined. Over on the left, we have a group of categories that will showcase what's coming up. So right now, we've got the next 5 that are kind of in this time frame, so you can see all the way through Hanukkah as the next 5 categories that are coming up along the calendar. So that's kind of nice that they'll always be changing and showing as we go forward. As you're looking through the template gallery, one of my favorite things is as you scroll down, you'll notice that when you get down to the bottom, it's just going to automatically keep loading for you. And I don't know how well this is going to show on a screencast, but I'm just scrolling here, and it's just loading the next batch, and next batch, and next batch. And while I was on stage, I joked that I've walked into Britt's office, and I've just seen him looking at the gallery and just scrolling and scrolling. It's kind of mesmerizing and fun to just browse as you go on here.
Hey, Ryan.
So that's kind of fun to be able to just, yes?
I think we ought to have a contest, unless it will ruin something. So I should probably run this by you first. But we have over 10,000 templates, and as you scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, I haven't been able to get to the bottom of our gallery, and I've done it for quite some time. I've never been able to get through all 10,000 templates. There's just too many. So if anyone ever ends up getting there, send me an email. I'd be interested to know. But it's just amazing.
I'd be interested if you can get down to the bottom and it doesn't actually kill your computer. So yeah, go ahead and give it a try, and we'll see what happens. I imagine that you should get down to 5,000. Yeah. That's right. That's right. But you can just scroll and scroll, and it's really kind of fun just to be able to browse and see what's new. One of the things that took a fair amount of time here is that all of these templates were reviewed, and they were flagged as what we call a HM featured template. And if it has this little blue star, those will automatically get pushed up to the top of the gallery in a way so that whenever somebody comes to our gallery, they will always see the best stuff first. And if they are looking for something very specific, they'll be able to scroll down and get to the other ones as well. I think we did a search for, in fact, one of the big things we can do now in the gallery is you can do searches from multiple words. So we have baby boy here, which 292, that's still too many to scroll down through. So let's see if we can look for, maybe we'll just look for Carrie's templates that are baby boy. And okay, there's 6. So there we've got 6 of them. You can see the top 3 are flagged as featured, and the other 3 down below haven't been. Doesn't mean that they're not great templates. They just haven't been marked as a featured template as of yet. So that's kind of exciting to be able to do that. I showed just recently now the multi-word search. You can go crazy with that. The more words you add, the longer the search may take. So just be aware of that. But we're excited to be able to offer that. You can just keep on adding search terms, and you can even delete and go backwards too. Over on the left, as we'll go back into baby boy since that's a good one. You'll notice over on the left, it'll tell you what for your search. That's the 292 projects. There's a breakout. 71 of these are in the digital scrapbooking, and if I drill that down, I could actually say, you know what? Only show me the 12 by 12 scrap pages, and it's going to show me baby boy 12 by 12 scrap pages. You say maybe I want the 8 by 8s too. Okay, click the 8 by 8s, and you'll see all of those 54 projects together in order. You can add the category. You can add, let's add photo GIFs. So now we're looking at, now we've got the photo GIFs going. So we can go ahead and search through and filter these down. Just go crazy finding the things that you're looking for. You can change to just show basic or just show Premiere. You can look by orientation. Some of the new categories that we're introducing here also is a category called Clean and Contemporary, or Craft and Do It Yourself. We've got matched projects that I'll show here. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and say, show me anything that's a matched project. I'm going to go down here to this, let's go down to this brag bag here. And when you click in, you'll see the template in all of its glory with all of the descriptions and keywords, that it's a featured template, that it's a Premiere template. You also have the ability to send it to Twitter, to Pinterest, or to mark it as a favorite. Also, if the template has other templates that are similarly based and have been flagged as such, you'll see the coordinated templates down here that you can go ahead and jump in. Oh, you know what? Maybe I want this as the French line print. Jump into that one. So that's neat. And then we've also got all of the product details showing for each of the products, so you can get specifics about what that is, as well as how to get this product on Club and how to save money by joining it at each of the different levels, and how much you would pay if you used those points acquired on each of those memberships. So that shows up for each template. Also on the detail page, if we go ahead and, you know what, I want to go ahead and I want this one, so I'm going to go ahead and say, let's go ahead and, well, in fact, I'm going to go back to my metal print and say, okay, let's go ahead and personalize this one. It's going to go ahead and go out behind the scenes and prepare your project for editing. And when it's all done, we'll be presented with an open button. You'll just be able to click that and launch right into Studio, editing your copy of the project like so. And here we go. Here is my version of the template. Well, it's loading here, and Britt's going to talk about this a little later, and there's my template that I can go ahead and continue to modify and swap my photos in. So that's exciting. We were really trying to make this just as easy as possible to get those projects in, to find a template that you like and just start into it without having to go through all of the steps that you've had to before. Also, the ability to mark a template as favorite. So now that I've marked it as a favorite, if I go back to my gallery page, I can say, you know what, show me my favorites, and there are my favorites. And these are actually my favorites that are also matched projects, which is kind of neat. You can combine these searches. There are a lot of things that we could go into. I know Britt wanted me to keep this short, and I know I've already gone over time here. So I'm going to go ahead and just encourage you to show up to the class on Thursday night for more details. Linda's going to go into this in detail, and also to play around with it. Log in as your consultant account, click on the template gallery, and just play with it. See how it works. Be able to click in, filter your designers. Be able to just click on the name in one and say, okay, search for Roxanne, and it's going to show you all of her stuff. Lots of really fun things. Play with it. We'll continue to work on little things that we'll run into over the next couple of weeks, and we plan on getting this out to the general public in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Britt, is there anything else that we missed here, or is that, I know I've been going long, so you tell me.
I don't think we've missed anything. I just have some comments that have come in. Let me make sure I've got these. It says, awesome. I love it. Nice streaming. Wow, this is beautiful, so cool. Will you
Hey,
marry
Ryan.
me? What else have we got? I think they're
I
excited
know,
about
real
this
quick
template gallery.
on the looking great, I have to give kudos to our wonderful design team for putting together just a lovely, nice, clean looking gallery. So Anna and Moran, they just did some great work on that, and they just it's really fantastic to have them on our team also.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes.
Hearts. They want to know about the hearts.
Oh, sure. Yeah, the little hearts. That's the way that I showed when you go into the template itself. I'm going to go ahead and just clear this out so I can start over. The little hearts are basically the way you mark something as a favorite. So I've gone ahead. If I click and show just my favorites, you'll see that they all have. These are the ones that I've grabbed in the past as templates that have been marked as favorites. These are also happen to be templates that I've marked as favorites that are also Roxanne's. So we'll clear that out. So if you're as you're browsing through here, if you find something you like, just click the be logged in, click the heart. That'll save it for later. You can always get back to it by clicking on my favorites, and you can even search your favorites for specific things you were looking for, like I showed before. So, yeah, favorites are great. Really easy to grab these and remember them for later.
Fantastic. I think that there's a lot of kudos, and there's some questions on here. Best thing for additional questions on this, number one, play with it. It's very intuitive. You'll probably answer a lot of those yourself. Number two, get on our inspirations class called Thursday night, and you'll get some great training by Marin and their team, or by Linda and her team. So. Great. Thank you so much, Ryan. I'm going to take control over. We've got more to go over, and I think that was one of the highlights of the call right there, so thank you so much.
Sure, you bet.
All right, well, we are going to go, it looks like, a little bit long on this call. This call is being recorded, so we need to introduce you to some longevity product and kind of finish up the call with announcements there. So if you need to jump off the call right now, don't worry, we'll post it up as quickly as we can later this evening. So let's pop back in here. And just some summary. This will answer some of the questions that came in. This HM Photo Safe Mobile Manager is what we call it. It uploads the photos from your phone. So if you've taken photos on your phones, it goes up. You can also view all your photos, all your uploaded photos from your albums. It'll be a free app, and it's coming soon to iOS, and it will come in a few weeks to Android. We expect iOS hopefully in the next just week or so. So watch for that. Template gallery, we're not going to go through all of these, but it's just vastly, vastly improved search. Best thing to do there is to look through what's available. The last thing is the studio tour. Now, you may have noticed when Ryan popped on his studio, went into studio to make a project, it opened up a window like this. This is the new studio tour, and it's a 6-step tour that walks every client or consultant through how you use Studio. It talks about how Studio set up, how to use the content browser where the art is, how to manage pages. This will come up for everyone unless they check this box over here that says don't show it again on this computer, and then when they open new projects it won't show. There's also an option to turn it on in the help menu. It's a great benefit, and what we're really excited for this and the template gallery is it makes Studio so much easier to use. In our market research with our customers to find out how do we make Studio better, one of the first things that came back was help me find the templates I want so I don't have to start from scratch. And that's really what's been accomplished in what we've just shown. Number two is once I know how to use Studio, it's not difficult, but just getting to learn how to use it can be a little difficult because there's so much there. The Studio tour takes a good step towards that in resolving those issues and helping walk people through that. So that's the Studio tour, and it's live right now. You'll probably see it the next time you make a project or work on yours.